Let's take a few minutes and talk about the Escort Slugger. This is a newer design shotgun from the Hot Sun Arms Company in Turkey. This is a 5+1 pump action shotgun based off the Remington 870. So the manual of arms is going to be just like a Remington 870. This shotgun is a budget shotgun. I picked this one up for less than $180. So very, very affordable, very well made for the cost. So this is a Turkish-made shotgun. Now, the Hot Sun Arms Company, they make a ton of shotguns from Turkey, and it's pretty good quality. They have a range of prices and a range of designs. This is kind of your basic budget level shotgun pump action, but there are a lot of things about this that I really like. I'm a big Remington 870 fan, so the manual arms on this is just like an 870, which drew me to this shotgun. Plus the fact that it was less than $180 really sold me on the idea. It's a 5+1, so 5 in the tube plus 1 in the pipe. It can take up to 3-inch shells. This has a basic, it's not really a bead front sight. It just has a front sight, but it's more of a blade front sight right there, which is awesome. The fore end is very generous. It has a little bit of a bulge, and it's very nice and size, so that way people with different arm lengths can handle this and manipulate the shotgun very well. Length of pull is pretty short on the back end of this thing, and I really like that. It does come with spacers that you can adjust the length of pull. You can adjust the angle of the stock a little bit as well, so that's kind of nice if you are wanting to do that with this particular shotgun. The trigger guard polymer, it is a little bit oversized here, so if you have gloves on, there's a little bit of room for the gloves. Standard Remington operations right here. Here's your safety. And then this right here works just like the Remington to open the action and whatnot. Loading gate has very nice tension to it. It's not too tense. It loads very easily. It has a plastic follower right here, and it comes with an extra one right there. There's the extra, and then here's those spacers I was talking about. As far as manipulation, no issues at all. I've been pretty much just using 2 3/4 inch shells so far on this, as far as loading it a little bit, seeing how the gun works. I haven't messed with 3-inch. I do have some 3-inch loads, but I haven't messed with that yet. I plan to in the future. This gun, the handling is very well. As far as the action, I haven't had any issues with anything biting up. It does have dual bars, just like most shotguns anymore. It has a single extractor right here. The insides are nice and polished, which I like. There is provisions where you can throw a mount on the top if you so choose, if you want to run any type of optic on this gun. Again, $180 for the price. I really like it. That's pretty much the cost of a high point. So instead of getting yourself a high point, maybe you can get yourself an Escort shotgun if you find one. These things typically don't tend to stay on the shelves long. In fact, at the sporting goods store that I got this from, they tend to have them in stock quite a bit. They have this model, they have a couple other different models, and this was actually the last one of this that that was in stock. This is actually the display model. They had a different model with a pistol grip. I really didn't want that one. I believe they had a couple magazine fed models, and I thought about it, but then for a shotgun with a magazine, I feel like I'm limited to the magazine, and it's going to inhibit my ability to change out rounds. And what I mean by that is if I fire one round of buckshot and I want to do a slug changeover or change over to some sort of different type of round, then I can do so very easily with this tube-fed type pump action configuration. With the magazine fed, it might be a little bit harder, might require a little bit more steps. So in any case, very well made. As far as just the quality of it, I'm not seeing any heavy machine marks. The inside's very well polished. Inside the barrel, the ramp, all that good stuff, or the throat of the barrel, I should say. Barrel itself, nice and smooth inside, no issues there. No issues with the fitment of the polymer stuff to the receiver. The receiver looks to be good to go. Everything's nice and well made. The trigger group seems to fit very well inside the receiver. The pins are nice and tight. You can still take them out for ease of disassembly, but I don't see any issues with them walking out at all or anything like that. As far as the aftermarket, from what I understand with these Escort shotguns, you can use some Remington type aftermarket stuff, but I don't know exactly how much you can use or the specifics on the matter. So if you're going to get some Remington aftermarket stuff, be sure to look into it. One thing about this action though to take note is because it's a larger forend, take note that if you're going to throw a side saddle on there, you're going to have to use a reduced size side saddle, because you see how far this comes back onto the receiver. A full size side saddle won't work with this, so you may have to get a smaller. If they make it, the 4-round Remington may work. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. This is pretty large in size, so it may not work. That's why I just have the standard tried and true nylon side saddle right here. It's cheap, costs like $5-6 typically, and it works well. So overall, this is a great budget shotgun, in my opinion. Everything seems to be good to go on it, especially for the price. I mean, $180, actually less than $180. I have no gripes about it at all. The MSRP is right at about $210, I believe, for this particular model. So with that said, feel free to put your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I like this shotgun. I like inexpensive shotguns. They make great home defense, great out in the woods. The only thing I don't like about this, and this is just me, I hate the branding. I hate this stuff. Escort here and Escort here. I mean, I get it. They got to advertise, but I wish they would make it smaller or make it more subdued. I think that's just kind of gaudy. I may actually put something over that. I may actually spray paint that or something, just because I think it just looks kind of gaudy. But that's just me. I'm not a big fan of branding. So anyway, there it is. Feel free to put your thoughts in the comment section below, whether good or bad on these shotguns, what your experiences are if you have any. And as always, stay safe, and thank you so much for watching.